You hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I like? Patreon.com/inkdependence keeps this blog ad-free. Hey folks, Mike here. Welcome to Inkdependence, and today we're taking a look at this thing. This is from the Noted collection by Post-its. This was something I found on a recent Target run. I was just running through the store because I haven't been to one of those stores in a long time, and I needed to get something. I forget what it was, but anyway, I saw this on an end cap, and I was like, oh, interesting stuff. All kinds of things in this Noted by Post-it collection, which look like serious plannering stuff of the kind that you would usually find in Japanese stores or Japanese stationery collections by like Midori or some other such thing like that. But definitely done by Post-it, so I decided I would check it out. This is the mini list notes. They also had things that were like hourly spreads and daily spreads that you would stick into notebook pages, which I think is a great idea. I'm glad Post-it is picking this line up. This was, I think, $5 or $6 for this pad, so it's not cheap. But I said, yeah, what the heck? I'll try it out. So toss that off to the side. And what I found when I tried this out was that this is a weird product. So firstly, this paper is very thin. You can see it's already starting to curl up on those pages that I used. I didn't like write a huge amount on them. I wasn't using like a lot of ink. Sometimes you see pages curl like this because they've soaked up ink and it contracts the paper fibers and it goes like this. But this one I didn't write on all that much. So I don't know. It's kind of very thin paper. It's also got a fairly weak adhesive. This is not like the super sticky notes or anything of that nature for sure. Heck of it, a lot weaker than like an extreme note. So, you know, I love Post-its. But I'm not entirely sure what this is for. So gel pens worked pretty okay, although they felt a little bit weird, and some of them really kind of just like didn't love writing on this paper. It feels almost like it's got a bit of a coating of some kind. It's a very strange sort of paper, I think. Porous point pens, man, like Pilot V-Razors, the Liquid Flare, the Papermate Flare, and the Sarasa porous ones, which are like this. This is a Liquid Flare. They have this sort of tip. These didn't want to write on this at all. Like, it's like muted out. It didn't soak in. It's strange. Like this brown one just kind of barely even put down marks. I don't know why. I think it's got to have some kind of coating, and that coating likewise did not really want to let ballpoints write on it, which I thought was very strange. So my favorite Jetstreams, the Jetstream 1.0, which I don't really love, but like whatever, I'll try it out. The Monteverde Soft Roll SB, the Super Broad, had a hard time getting started, and I had to really press down. The Lamy All-Star one was like, I don't know, boss. I don't know if I can even do this. The Pentel Hybrid did okay, but this is a hybrid between ballpoint and gel ink, and so I'm not shocked that it did okay, but even that one looked a little bit sketchy. Then down here, I've tried out some roller balls. Forget roller balls on this paper. This Fude ball, which is this big, like 1.5 millimeter roller ball thing that just like lays down a bunch of ink, just didn't really get purchased. I mean, you can see it looks green or something. It's very weird. Uniball Vision Elite, one of the pens that everybody loves and they start getting into decent pens, that just didn't, it hardly wanted to write at all. Didn't really barely leave a mark. And then over here, I tried some fountain pens, and these did eventually dry, but even after quite a while, they were smearing onto the next page. You can see that's all from the fountain pen testing that I did. And actually, this bled through. That's a bleed through on that. Weird. I mean, Post-its aren't always great for fountain pens and stuff, but usually they work with some things. I don't remember what this blue ink was, but it just didn't want to catch it all. Monteverde Scotch Brown looks totally strange. Colorverse NASA Blue, it did eventually dry, but not well. And this green, I forget what this even was. Oh, you know what? Nope, I forget what that was. I didn't write down what it was, but it just barely works. Now here's the thing that actually works really well. Pencil works pretty good on this. So if you want to get some of these Noted by Post-it notes and use something on them, like gel pen is okay. It's not going to be the best experience for you, but pencil's actually not bad. So if you're just writing some quick notes, pencil works pretty well on this paper, which is strange since things like fountain pens and rollerballs are just like skating off of it and the ink won't soak in. But it's got enough of a texture, I guess, that pencil works? I don't know. My final verdict is that these are weird and I would not necessarily get them. I don't really regret it because I'll do it for y'all, but I won't be buying I don't think I'll be buying any more of these until they make a serious change, I think. I can't speak to the rest of the stuff in the noted line, but it'd be weird if some of these papers were good and others weren't. I don't know. So anyway, there you go. That's noted by Post-it. Not for me. Not for me. Unless I'm going to use pencils, and maybe I will. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. See you later. Peace out.